in international and domestic franchisee expansion and business development. In our today's webinar, we are going to cover some salon brands because we are doing salon industry, beauty and
Okay.
I would like to apologize for the inconvenience. So yes, we are going to cover the brands which are going to share some, some experiences, also some opportunities into salon as well as academy industry. So before I'll start introducing you with the brands we have today for this webinar to share with you the opportunities, let me just quickly run you through with the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, you can type your question and leave your questions into the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post our presentation. Mummy, पीछे से So during the webinar, you can keep writing your questions into the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post our each presentation. In our today's webinar, we are going to introduce you with 4 to 5 opportunities in salon and academy industry. And we are going to start with our first brand. So our first brand is ISAS. They are giving you opportunity with one of the most India's most promising beauty and cosmetology school in India. They have presence in 20 plus they have presence with 11 plus schools, and they've got 20 plus prestigious award with 4 global accreditations. So I would like to welcome Mr. Santosh. He's the co-founder of ISAS Academy and Beauty School. So I would like to welcome you, Mr. Santosh, here on this panel, and I would request you to tell our audience, our participant, more about the brand and also about the business opportunity you have to share with them in India market, as you have spread your wings in globally and you are still growing. You have making your presence in global market also. So wish you a good luck for that. And now I would request you to please take the lead and tell us more about the brand and also about the business opportunity. Over to you, Santosh ji.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate Neha for the introduction. Yeah, so I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, okay. So ISS Beauty School, we are present in India and Dubai. We have around 8 to 9 centers in India, and then we wish to grow in India as well as in the UAE and the GCC market. So what we do, basically, we have the certificate and the diploma courses nationally and internationally certified. We teach these courses basically in the areas of, let's say, beauty therapy and aesthetics, professional makeup, hairdressing, body and spa therapies, nail art and eyelash extensions, salon and spa management. So we have all these domains in which we have courses. We have courses around 54 courses. It's 9 schools in India. We are celebrating almost the 14th year here, and 20 plus educational awards. We have 4 global accreditations, actually 5. We have a lot of students from various countries coming to us, and hundreds plus staff that we have across locations. We also do very high-end fashion shows as hair and makeup partners, including Times Fashion Week, Bombay Times Fashion Week, Ahmedabad Times Fashion Week, Face of India, and so on and so forth. We also do movies where our students get to work as hair and makeup artists in Bollywood as well. So a lot of placement companies that we have, you name a company in India, and then we would have them on board for the placement of students. We also place abroad, and we also have the entrepreneurship program. So in the leadership, it's Mrs. Bhakti Sapke. She's the founder, and she has learned her subjects in UK and then founded this institute. Uh, and myself, I am the co-founder, and then almost 10 plus years experience in the beauty field and almost 22 years in the IT field. So we started in 2010, and since then we have a lot of other centers. And now in 2022, we are the world's biggest Tedesco school Cedesco is the world's best certification body in the beauty domain since 1946. And they have more than 600 schools across the globe, and we are one of the biggest. So after studying, what do the students do? They can work on cruise. They can be a salon owners because we have the entrepreneurship program as well. They can be the salon managers, brand trainers, like our students are working with L'Oreal or Froscoff and so on and so forth. So many cosmetic brands. They are specialized marketing executives, counselors, hairdressers, makeup artists, beauticians, nail technicians, spa therapists, and cosmetologists. So a lot of avenues, and furthermore that we have the offering for the students. We have the DHA program, which is Dubai Health Authority. We are approved. We make students study the part course in India and part in Dubai, and then the students start they get the license to work in Dubai, which is the DHA license for beauty therapists, and then they start earning a lot.
थोड़ा सा स्पाइसी करने को बोला है उसने, पेरी पेरी
Can you
वो
be
डाल।
Swati? Can you be mute
ओ
yourself,
सॉरी।
please? Better. So then we have the cruise jobs. We offer cruise jobs to males as well, females, and we are the first institute in India to actually start this particular trend. And now since 2016, we have hundreds of students who are placed on cruise. We have lots of opportunities abroad in island countries as well. You name a good company in India, and then they are our recruiters for the students. We use International Cosmetics for teaching face, body, makeup, hair, nails, everything. Okay, for from a certifications point of view, we are the world's biggest Cedesco school with our all 9 schools accredited to them, plus highest number of students for Cedesco appear from ISS itself. We are the biggest city school also in India. We have London Academy of Professional Training Certificate, Dubai Health Authority, and Dubai Knowledge, which is the education regulating body in Dubai. We are registered with NSTC, BWSSC, Skill India. We also offer courses, the BVOC courses, the degree courses, 3-year long degree courses with Mangalattan University, and then YSTB as well. So a lot of awards again, and then we have this is some of the institute related photographs. The one on the top is the Dubai one where I'm sitting right now, and then the Ahmedabad and other institutes photographs. So this is how the schools look like. They have the makeup lab, hair lab, nail lab, beauty lab. They have counseling rooms and all that. So the biggest one is in Pune, which is around 10,000 square feet, and the smallest one is in Surat, which is around 3,000 square feet. Right. We host the convocation ceremonies after the Cedesco exam. The Cedesco exams have the examiner coming from abroad, and they take the exam 70% passing, and that is how they maintain the quality of teaching. And we have the largest pass outs. After the exam, we have convocation ceremonies in five-star hotels where student gets their certificates. We also do a lot of events, let's say like Bombay Times Fashion Week, Ahmedabad Times Fashion Week, and then let's say Ultimate Fashion Story, Face of India, loads of them every year. And then students get to work as hair and makeup partner. Okay, on these big events, we have 54 courses, right from 15 months to 1 month. Fees starting from 25,000 to around, let's say, 4.5 lakhs. We're looking for operator franchise where the the franchise owner can actually be sitting there and running the shows to get the best of the ROIs for themselves, basically. And our full support would be there. Okay, from the beauty industry point of view, it is growing at a rate of 18% year on year. This is the data from BWSSC, which is Skill India Mission, collected by KPMG, which is one of the big five analysis companies, consulting companies in India, in the world, basically. So as per them, the industry is going to grow much at a higher pace going forward, and then it would actually have a huge demand worldwide, basically, for high-end beauty professionals who are certified internationally. so that a lot of job opportunities are opening. We already have currently more than 50 plus opportunities, job openings across. So what are the revenue streams if you take the franchise? How will you earn from various things? Let's say, what are the various profit centers that would give you money? So basically, it's student admissions, student upgrades. Obviously, there's a channel, salon services which happen. Basically, it's the students do practice on models, and then models pay you. So that's the salon service basically. And then you sell tools and products to the models which come, and also to the students. B2B sales, we are also training partners for some of the big brands of salons and spas and resorts. So you can as well capture that in your, let's say, areas. RPL certifications, which is on the experienced professionals who do not have certifications, we can certify them as early as, let's say, 2 days with international certification as well. So this is called as the recognition of prior learning certifications. We also rent our premises to brands. So there are a lot of brands who actually hire, even some of the biggest brands and international brands also hire the premises to train their people on these subjects. And then we also earn from student placements. There are 8 different avenues for earning. What is the success factor? Basically, if you manage your sales and we support that, that's one thing. The second is our brand support, which is enormous, humongous. And then the third is you have to maintain the quality. So these are the 3 pillars for operator franchise success. Business indicators, investment of close to 50 plus lakhs plus GST. Yearly operational expenses is roughly what happens with the franchise. 72 lakhs is the operational expense, and minimum that you earn within a year is close to 1.08 CR. Operational break even generally happens in 3 to 4 months. ROI is around 50+% actually, if you go by those numbers. And the best time to launch is mid-April because the season starts in May. Locations should be close to colleges, transportation. Minimum area required is 2,000 square feet carpet, usable areas in a rectangular way. And operator shop franchise profile should and must be educated, passionate, ready to work hard. Support from our end is for sales, operations, software, technical, training, products, tools, and marketing. Right. So that is it from my side. I'm open to take questions now.
Thank you
Thank
so much, Santoshi. Thanks a lot for your time and also the wonderful introduction which you have shared with all our participants related to your brand. So we have Mr. Darshan Joshi here. I would request Mr. Darshan to take up the questions.
How do we supply staff internationally? How our academy is equipped to supply staff if there is an international brand not present in Mumbai or in India? How do we?
So we have certain tie-ups with the brands abroad, a lot of them, more than 100 plus companies. And then we also have the license to actually send them abroad. So there is a interview process, there is a selection process, and then it sometimes depends. The brand will pay for the visa and the tickets. Sometimes they don't pay. The candidate has to pay that. It's like that. So it's overall a long process for getting the candidate out of India for their. So let's say if it's on the cruise, then they have to complete certain formalities related to working on ship and things like that. So we can take that. So we have a lot of experience in doing that.
And sir, this CEDESCO certification, does it help internationally?
Yeah, a lot. It is basically a certification which is heavily known, most prestigious in the industry, basically across the globe.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any more questions, please?
Yes, Santoshi, I would like to take up one question from Q&A box. Mr. Samar has asked, what are the margins in fee and what all courses you provide?
Okay, good question. So margin basically you cannot derive from one student. It is all based on the batch. If your batch is at least of 6 people to 8 people, then you get more than 50% margin basically on your courses. Okay, what was your second question, if I'm asked?
First was the margin, and the second one was the courses you provide. If you can just name some courses which you are providing.
So these are all courses, certificate courses in, let's say, beauty therapy, hairdressing, nails, spa management, spa therapies, eyelash extensions, etc. So all these courses we provide, and there's a huge demand for this. And obviously, what we have also seen, we also have a 40-bed hostel in Pune. So if there is a stay facility for the girls next to the institute, okay, it works really, really well because a lot of parents want to send their girls, but they want a gated community for staying for their girls, right?
Okay. And are these courses the courses which you're providing are the certification courses?
Yeah, obviously, these are certified by. You can see at the back, a lot of things certified.
Yes, yes, we can see that. So we can figure out. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Santosh ji, for your time. And thank you so much for sharing so much information with our people, the participants who are watching you live. I wish you all the good luck for the brand. And I wish that you keep growing and you keep expanding all over the world because you are doing it. You are going into outside market. And obviously in India, you are doing wonderful job. So thank you so much for coming in on this Sunday evening
Yeah.
and sharing so much inputs with our participants. I hope that you
Thanks.
will have a wonderful evening ahead.
Thank you so very much. Really appreciate. Just one thing, we are also expanding. We also are over there in the Franchise India, Dubai, Abu Dhabi show. So we are expanding there as well in the GCC, and we're putting up the school in Canada and US.
Yes,
Also
yes.
have a program where we can actually place students in Canada.
That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. Which gives a great scope to the franchisee partners also if they are going to associate with you, they are going to have this exposure of being there all over the world. So wish you all the good luck for the same. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. So with this, I would like to move forward to our next brand for today. And our next brand is Hair Masters. There is a beacon of luxury in the bustling world of beauty and wellness. Hair Masters stands out for its unparalleled commitment to excellence. They are in market from past so many years and they're doing really wonderful job in the market. Everybody in NCR knows what Hair Master does. So I would like to request Mr. Umesh. We have Mr. Umesh, who is the CEO of Hair Masters here on this panel today. So, first of all, welcome on this panel. You have joined us here on the Sunday evening. Thank you so much for being a part of our webinar. And now I would like to request you to please tell us more about the brand and also about the business opportunity you have to share with our people, the participants who are watching you live. Over to you, Meshji. So you are on mute.
Thank you, Neha, and I welcome all the investors and the participants also. On behalf of Airmasters, I would like to introduce myself. I am the director and the with Airmasters and head franchisee for Pan India expansion and international alliances. In fact, we have recently closed a very big deal with franchising India also, and we are looking forward for more closures in future also. So I think it has been a very great decision to go along with franchisee India in terms of our decision for national and international expansion. So over to the investors, I would like to share my presentation where I would like to give you a complete background in terms of how Hairmaster started and where we are and what kind of support and technology system we have. And I'll just share my presentation. So is my screen visible?
I think it is coming in. Yeah, it's visible now.
Just Basically, I welcome to you here, Master, once again. And the tagline we have for the investor is that your investment and our expertise. Because see, we have almost a 10-year-old legacy and expertise where we can kind of partner with our investors. And it's been a long journey where we have close to 65 plus luxury salons, including in India, Canada, and we are kind of getting an association in Dubai and Australia also. So I just would like to give you a background with my co-founder who is Danish Patra. He started Hair Masters way back in 2014 with just 11 stylists, and today we are a workforce of 1900 plus and with 65 branches expanding to pan India. That's what the Hair Master is all about. And in terms of support system also, I'll share all the details also. Now, these are some of the services which we are offering is primarily into hair rituals, facial aesthetics. And within the Hair Master, we have started a, new venture also, which is for dermatology. And, derma is the future. So where we are introduced a brand called Skinara, which is into aesthetics, makeups and Botox, fillers, and other injectable technologies also, which is more of a medical treatments, I would say, on the makeup and the aesthetic uh, line of service. And then we have body rituals, nail bars, professional makeups, and the other essential grooming rituals also. Now, I wanted to say what is the reason to partner with us? As I mentioned that we are almost 60 plus locations we have global footprints also. And in terms of the operational expertise for running the successful salon business, we are in the industry almost for 9 plus years now. And we have the proven business model in terms of giving you high return on investment and kind of the assured financial stability where month on month basis there would be a growth, ROI, and would be sustainable income from the salon itself. Now, in terms of the, I would mention the celeb and the clientele base. We are associated with the key three elements of the Indian masses. So they are influenced by cricketer, Hollywood, and astrology. In fact, we have the association with most of the Hollywood stars, I would say, be it in Punjabi film industry or in Bollywood. So we have a kind of association with them. And recently we have opened a very ultra luxury premium salon in Gurgaon, which is in collaboration with Rishabh Pant cricketer also. So they have invested in our brand also. Similarly, with one of the Punjabi very famous music director and singer, he has invested with us in 3 salons in Canada in Brompton, Calgary, and Toronto. Similarly, we are coming up in Dubai also, and we are tying up with an Australian brand also. So those sort of the associations we have, and we have a very rigid, proven business model, and we have very strong operating team back at HO also. Now, in terms of multiple revenue streams, I would like to mention that we are not only running the salon, we are running very successfully the makeup academy in our region also in close collaboration with Government of Punjab and Government of India also. Now, in terms of say branding and marketing for our investor, when we take up the project, we ensure that there is a full market presence, be it online, offline, in print media, digital uh, platforms. So we ensure that we provide an adequate and ample opportunity to our partners so that they also grow their business and collectively we also grow with them. So in terms of the technologies, we have some of the best tools in terms of billing and marketing and other support systems also, right? Now moving to the next slide, I have mentioned few of the key points out here that in terms of investor, what all we will provide to you. So right from conceptualization to ideation of the salon itself, from the property identification also, up to the last execution of the salon itself, we would do end-to-end execution with our, multiple teams and experts who would help you in terms of setting up the salon also. So this would be in terms of, site finalization, exterior design supports, the legal licensing works, and other product knowledge in terms of the other brands like L'Oreal, Velash, Kofkof, or other salon products also. Now, in terms of hiring the professionals, we ensure that we give you best of the talent, and we provide you backup also for all the resources also, right? So you run your business effectively and smoothly. So we provide you the complete backbone of the system also. So in terms of marketing support also, we do the periodic trainings also to our marketing staff, branding staff, and the stylist also. Yeah, I'm just sharing the few of the financials out here, which is basically we have two models. One is for 1,000 square feet and another is for 3,000 square feet. This 3,000 means the max is 3,000. You can go from 1,000 onwards, right? And these are some of the brief snapshot I have provided in terms of what would be the investment size for 1,000 square feet area or 3,000 square feet area also. Franchisee fee for both we take 20 lakh as a franchisee fee and the royalty of 7% each month on the net sales. And some of the figures I have mentioned is the average ROI which you will get over a period of time with the 1,000 square feet model also and the 3,000 square feet model also. And the payback period is typically 22 to 24 months on your total investment. But the break even, I would say, would start within next 4 to 5 or 6 months, where you would be at a break even level. So, and the contract period for that is the 5 years. 5 year I means to say the leasing period, but the franchisee fee would be the this would be for 9 years contract. And here I mentioned that the ideal profile we look for are the people who are young entrepreneur who can invest the time and energy in the beauty industry also. And preferably if they have their own property, will make more sense because then they would be able to save the cost on the rentals which they would be paying externally. But if they do not have the property, still I think within the break even and the ROI, the rentals can be recovered easily also. And that's what we look for. And any questions if you have, I'll be more than happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Umesh sir. Thanks a lot for a wonderful presentation. Here, I would like to request, so you can stop sharing the screen for now. I would request Mr. Joshi to take up the questions from here.
Sir, what is the average ROI? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. I was just stopping my share. Yeah. Okay. So average ROI, you mean to say the it's typically depends on the the commercials also in terms of the area you have identified and the location also, because see that is also one of the key factor which I generally highlight also, because see it depends from the location and the footfall also.
For a city like Mumbai, can you give a projected ROI maybe?
uh, See again in Mumbai, um, are you looking for Mumbai location? Am I audible?
Yes, Umesh, you are very much audible. Yes, he's asking for Mumbai location only right now.
Okay. So average ROI, as I mentioned in my slide, that it is, I would say, in terms of the average ROI, it will be 22 to 24 months.
Great, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would like to take up one question from the Q&A box. So we do have two, three questions over there, but I'll take up some from here. How many salons you have in India and what locations are you open for expansion? So if you can just answer this. But before you answering it, that I would like to tell you guys, we've recently closed a master franchisee for Hair Master. So yes, they do have some openings right now and they're very specific in terms of choosing a location. So, Meji, if you can just give us some idea about the locations you are open for right now and also the salons which we have.
Okay. Is this question pertaining to the master franchisee or the unit they are talking about?
This is for
Because
the unit, it seems.
okay, unit, I think we are open for all locations, right? So we can discuss out with the potential investor that for which location they are looking for. But as on date, Punjab is more or less we have 15 plus. So Punjab at the moment we are not considering, but we are open for other locations other than Punjab. Like other states, Haryana, UP, any states we are open for.
All right. And are you open? Are you also open to discuss on tier two, tier three cities?
Yes, yes. We have
You're open
recently
for
come up
them.
in Bareilly also and signed up in Ambala also a week back. So we are open for tier 2 cities. Rather, in fact, we are more keen to get into tier 2 cities now.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks a lot for the wonderful brief, and we wish you all the good luck for the brand and also for the expansion. I hope that you will have a wonderful, expansion the way you have planned it. You will receive more than it. So, thank you so much for coming in
Yes,
on Sunday evening and sharing your brand details with our participants. I hope that you will have a wonderful evening ahead. So with this, I would like to move forward to our next brand for today evening, and our next brand is Glitz Salon Studio. Glitz Studio is an award-winning premium unisex salon chain, and they are doing really good in market with their services and also with their brand presentations. We have Miss Swati and Mr. Rahul from Glitz Salon to tell you more about the brand and also about the business opportunity they have in the market for all of you. So I would request Swati to take the lead and tell us more about the brand and the business opportunity related to Glitz and Law. Over to you, Swati.
Hello everyone. Good evening to all the participants, and I really want to thank Franchise India for providing us such a big opportunity to showcase our brand at platforms like this. And I'm handling the CRM and the franchising part over in saloon chain business units we have, and currently we have around 8 to 10 units running across Delhi NCR, one in Mohali. So this is the brief about my brand. I would like to share the PPT. Is the screen visible to all?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Okay. So basically, we are the most, as you have mentioned, we are the salon chain category with in the most affordable premium saloon franchisee. So by that I mean to say that brand itself actually looks after the customers who are in upper middle segment class of customers, and who can actually spend not on lavishly on salon, but are aspiring to become the part of such kind of a service sector. So if I start with my journey, so Grid Studio started its operation in 2017. So it's the company started its operation in 2017, and we started with one salon, and currently we are owning around 8 salon, including our franchisee partners. So the journey has been not so easy throughout, but since we have started from the scratch, so we know how the business runs. So we know basically how to actually make a business profitable. So here I'm not talking about that my investor invest in a brand and I forget that, and we just are building on numbers. Here I'm talking about whenever his investor is actually trusting on the brand, we will build up a complete business model around it, so that he or she have the complete faith in the brand, and he gets more benefited and profitable than brand to run such kind of a business model. So if I in this particular slide, I want to talk about why salon business. Why would a person investor go for a salon business? Basically, this is explanatory in this particular slide, that it's a basically a recession proof business. So today, earlier, salon used to be a premium sector brand, but currently it's becomes a necessity for all of us. Today we all want to look good because the media has influenced us so much in our entire setup and the lives, that we all want to look better groomed, because so many corporates, so many things have in India started coming, so all of us want to look better. And the Facebook, Instagram, these are actually making influencing this kind of a market. So it is a high margin low risk business. Isme basically, by this I want to say that it is the product cost in this particular industry is very low as compared to food, as compared to gym or something like that, because over here only the 20% cost is the product cost. So, and the profit margins over here starts from 25%, which is a high margin low risk business, and it has a low incremental cost. So if I say so, I mean to say that if in a food industry, if I go with the increase in sale, my food cost also starts rising. But over here, my fixed cost, that is rent and the staff cost, remains as is, and the product is not the more than 20% of the service value. So it will never go high on that side. It is a very low maintenance because the machines are not involved, so you don't have to go keep on servicing on machinery or something like that. And it is an on job training kind of a thing. Once you hire a staff, if a service if a particular brand comes up with some different kind of a service, brand provides the skills and training. So it is a low cost maintenance cost business, and it's an ever evolving business. Like earlier, we never used to have the chemical treatments available in the market, but today, every 3 months, there is one or the other chemical that is actually introduced by the brand. So why Glitz Studio? So as I already said in my starting pitch, that it is a most affordable setup. I'm not asking the investor to invest a crore or a 1.5 crore to start up the business. For me, you can start up the business as low as 40 lakhs to 50 lakhs, which includes my franchisee fee as well. It has a best in class operating models. Like I always said, we've started our own business from the scratch, and being in the service industry for almost past 14-15 years earlier, we know the service industry in and out. So it's we provide you the operating models that are best in class, so you don't have to worry about the operations, you don't have to worry about the operating cost or something like that. We provide you the best models to work on. It is a budget friendly franchise model. Multi brands, we have a tie up with multi brands, so we are not tying up with the premium brands or the lower segment of brands which are not recognized in the market. We are tying up with all level of brands like Vela, Rodier, so a customer can have an array of brands to choose upon. We and the best the only unique program that we are running is the membership program. So I'm not targeting a single customer to visit and look for my brand. I'm targeting the entire family. So once a customer visit, if I have to choose out of 10 customers, I want to make in a day, I want to make 2 customers as my permanent customers, as my members, so that the entire family comes and visit the saloon and take up the services from us. So we are actually introducing a wallet kind of a membership program, in which we are asking the customer to give us a particular balance, say 10,000, 5,000, 25,000, basis which we decide the uh, 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 discount criteria, so that the entire family start visiting the same saloon rather than going here and there. So once a customer is happy with us, he will become a member, and then he will even ask the family members to visit the same saloon, because he has some deposits available at the same place. So, and third, lastly, is the dedicated corporate team. So in this industry, we don't find people who are actually dedicatedly involved with the franchise partners to actually support them in their day-to-day activities, in their running and everything. So we provide that kind of a support, because we have that kind of an experienced team at the back of our operations, that can support the day-to-day activities of our franchising partners. So if I say that, I mean to say, whenever we are selling up a franchisee, we are not asking for a royalty till we are making that unit profitable. So I am actually giving a complete management support up to 3 months to that particular franchise partner on our cost, so that the show runs in the best ways. If I come across the services, we basically deal in the most common areas like hair design, skincare, makeup, and nail art. These are the services are in demand on a regular basis. So I don't want to get into a niche segment. I am actually a product for mass. So I want to get into services that are day-to-day service, like a haircut, like a normal wax, or something of that sort that a customer actually requires in day-to-day life, so that I don't have to wait for particular seasons to kickstart my business, give me more profits during that time. It is basically not seasonal at all. So we provide services of all mass communication, mass, so that we provide services to the mass. So we are currently we are partners with L'Oreal, Vela, GK, Kasmara. So by this I mean to say that we have basically an array of products available, so that they can give us the benefit to the customer to choose from what products that person wants to use and get serviced from. So it is not just particular for a particular brand that we are looking, and we are not promoting a brand. We are giving the customer a choice to take from us and get serviced from. So if I come basically on our business model, we have
Okay, I want to just add in this part
yeah.
how the business model works. So, hi, good evening, guys. This side Rahul Sharma. So, basically, when I said why you want to choose the Gig Studio as a franchisee partner, or you want to become a franchisee partner for this business, the first most important point is that it is an affordable business who want to take anyone else. So, because when you're going any saloon category, so everyone is talking about here, I have to invest a CR, I have to invest 70, 80 lakh rupees. So, basically, our model very simple. We want that the franchisee partner will make a money, and that is the reason we are not charging any royalty till that the business will not profitable. And if you talked about any saloon category, from the first month they will charge a royalty. This is our specialty. The second is the hiring and the training of the staff. Hiring and the training will be always taken care by us. We will give you the trained person, and this is not a one time. It is up to whenever your store is live. So take an example. We have a 5 year is the agreement period. Every 5 year is the renewal of an agreement. So you consider if you are opening your store and you are running on a store till 20, 25, 30. So the manpower training will be taken care by us. As Swati told about the brand. So these are some snapshots. We are adding a lot of new brands which is onboarded with us. We will give the same services to you. So currently, if you talked about a business model and you can compare any saloon in the India, or if you want to compare with any brand. So our investment is very nominal. So we are keeping a two model. One is called as the mall setup, where you can open in a mall. The area requirement will be around 700 to 1,000 square feet, and the investment will be around 40 to 50 lakh rupees. Now I can tell you how the 40 to 50 lakh rupees is divided. The first is called as the franchisee fees. After franchisee fee, there is a design and the layout fee. So I can say the design and the layout fees I can give you free of cost. Now, if you want to do a fit out by your own vendor, you can do it. But I can assure you, you can compare our price. I have a vendor who is available. If you want to do a construction, if you want to do a setup in in a north part of the country, any other part of the country, if you want to do in Chandigarh, Punjab, Delhi, or maybe Rajasthan, Jammu, Kashmir, so I can give you the lowest price. The second is called as the equipment. So when I say the equipment, it doesn't mean that there, I'm not talking about any F&B. It means the tools which is required for a simple services. Now the cost will be coming for 800 to 1000, including tools, including design, including the setup cost, along with your initial inventory, which is required to start a process. That will be around 40 to 50 lakh rupees. The second model is called as the high street model. The meaning of high street is that if someone want to start a store in the maybe on a main market society area, or if you want to go say yeah, I want to start something in a maybe not in we can say as a mall or an airport, but we can open for the other location. Here the area requirement will be around 1000, 1200, 800, 1500 square feet. Now in this model the franchisee fees is again the 10 lakh rupees, that is valid for a 5 year. After 5 years is the renewal of an agreement. Now the investment will be coming, because you know when the area increases your fit out cost increases, because you can add a lot of other services. The investment will be coming around 50 to 70 lakh rupees. Now what we are charging, the royalty, which is the most important part. But the first 3 months we are not charging any royalty, and we will charge a royalty of 5% on a monthly business, or 5% or the fixed royalty. So for the mall we are charging a 25,000 or 35,000 in a high street model. But I can assure you, if someone want to take here, if I want to start something, especially in a salon category, because you know in India what is happening when you are in 20s 90s, तो पहले क्या होता था यार, किसी भी जगह जाके बंदा कुछ करा लेता था. Now the people are more curious, more मतलब वो सोचते हैं यार मैं अपनी बॉडी को बहुत अच्छा दिखाऊं. आज कुछ भी कराना है, if someone wants to do any haircut, someone wants to do a manicure, pedicure, someone wants to do any facial, they always want to go with a branded. ब्रांडेड के साथ उसको प्रोडक्ट क्वालिटी मैटर करता है, एंड अबाउट द प्राइसिंग. So while considering as a guild studio, we are considering all the factor, and that is the reason we are running a 10 store. If you talked about Delhi NCR, Gurgaon, Mohali, Patiala, we are running our store, and that is the most important thing. Ki our ROI is in 18 to 24 month is the ROI period. If someone want to start, we can assure you that 24 month is the ROI period. In terms of the location support is taken care by us. The supply chain, when I said a supply chain, the product supply is taken care by us. The hiring and the training of the staff is taken care by us. Apart from that thing, we will not charge a royalty till that you will not become a profit, but you will not come to break even. The break even time will be around any business will take 3 to 6 months. But we know that in 3 months we will not charge royalty. From the fourth month or itself, we will charge the royalty, because in fourth month you will start making your profit. Over to you, Swati.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you. So, as Rahul mentioned, this is the kind of support that we are offering, like site selection, saloon setup support. So, in this, we are actually transparent. We don't want our franchisee partner to go as per us. It is up to them. They want to set up their own salon. We will help you in designing part, in architectural, any support that they require. Or if they don't want to do it, we will be doing it. So we have unique membership programs, marketing support, business growth strategies. Like if a market, if in a particular market one service is actually required, so we will assess that market and we will actually give those services to that particular franchises at that particular price point that a customer demands, rather than keeping it global at a brand level. So if for me, the customer is my priority, so I don't keep any such policies wherein I'm very rigid about my pricing strategy, my salon setup, anything of that sort. What all matters to us in the end is the business should keep going and running, and it should support itself by its own funds. So this is the agenda that we keep in our minds, and for the franchisee partners as well. So this is a glimpse of our premium setup, wherein the basically the entire setup cost comes around 2,500 to 3,000 per square feet, depending upon the kind of work we need to do on that particular site. If it has to be started from scratch, it might go up, but we keep it as a standard at 2,500 per square feet. And this is our luxury setup, in which we are looking at 1,000 plus square feet area, at locations like Punjab, Ludhiana, wherein these glitter and glamour actually works for the customer, or any other part of the India, or if a client demands that I want to be in a premium, most premium category. So this luxury setup works for them, and the starting cost starts from 3,500 per square feet, which includes your entire setup cost, including your AC and all other things. So if I talk about the process, it's just start with the business meeting, and we want to sign up an LOI before actually giving any consultation regarding the site selection or something like that. And then we start with the franchising fee, and after that the designing and the recruitment part comes up. So we take 2 months as a period from this time the LOI is signed and the franchisee fee is delivered from to start a particular salon. So these are our partner speaks. They are currently working with us. So these are some of the partners that I want to showcase, that they are actually speaking good about us, because we keep ourselves at their platform, that how a business partner will earn if I am going to support them, and what kind of a trust that person should have running my brand as their own business models. So that's all for today. So if you have any queries, you can come up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Swati. I would first request Mr. Darshan to take up any question if he wants to take from Ms. Swati.
How do you provide hi ma'am? How do you provide hiring support for
Sir,
the
currently
franchisee who is far away from you?
franchisee which is far away from me, I would rather put up, if it is a 10 staff bench strength I want to require, then I have a bench strength created at my Delhi NCR stores, which I probably put in at the first phase, so that we can start up the unit as on go. And after that we will start looking for the local hiring agency or local staff, so that the show goes on. And in that, it also help us to study the market over 3 months period, that what is actually required in that particular market. So we support the franchisee in that way. So we request the franchising partner also, for first 2-3 months they should provide the accommodation to the staff, that we can send it across to them from the head office.
Great, thank you, ma'am.
Another thing, Darshan, what we are doing, we have a lot of local institutes are there who are taking care of this salon industry. From there, we have to recruit, because a lot of people who are working with us, because in a franchisee business, it doesn't mean that we have to just hire for a 1 month and 2 months. We also assure a job assurance. If someone wants to work with a guild studio, they will not worried about their job. So that is the reason we can also hire some student from the local institute that can work with us for a longer period of time.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Okay, so I'll take up some questions from the Q&A box here. Mr. Summer is asked, you did mention about the high margin. What are the margins franchisee get in services?
Franchisee, basically the entire business model works around 20 to 25% of the margin. So if it is if I say in the cost of sale of 10 lakhs, the cost for running the business is actually 6 to 7 lakhs, not more than that. And we target minimum 6 lakh sales from day one, which can go within 3 months to 10 to 12 lakhs, 3 to 6 months period.
Okay, I can see one more question here. How many studios Glitz have, and who are the promoters?
Actually, this company is promoted by by an OPC, that is Mr. Rajat Bhandla is the owner of the brand. He's running this particular salon segment, and he's running some other businesses like food chain and something like that. We'll be soon coming up with our food franchisee also, and we have the entire business model starts from the service industry. He has a service industry background for almost 14 to 15 years. He works with the card industry earlier. So then he started up his own salon chain.
And how many studios Glitz have right now?
Currently, we are owning, have more than 10 stores running in Delhi, NCR, Mohali, Chandigarh, all these locations.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Swati. Thanks a lot for coming and joining us on the Sunday evening. And I hope the brand details which you have shared are going to help our participant in understanding the brand in detail. So thanks a lot. I hope that you will have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you so much, Rahul,
Thank
for
you all.
joining in.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. So thanks a lot, Darshan ji. Thank you, Umesh ji. Thank you, everyone who has joined here on panel today. And I hope that you all will have a wonderful Sunday evening ahead and you will have a wonderful week further forward. So, guys, I'm sure the brand details which we have shared with you into the jewelry industry are going to help you, into the beauty industry, into the salon industry are going to help you in understanding this industry in detail. So for one-to-one discussion, I have already dropped down the contact details. You can directly reach out to us at 8800493728. And also tomorrow again, as you know that we are coming up for next few days till 14th, we'll be coming up and sharing new business opportunities for all of you. So tomorrow we are coming up with the new business opportunity for all of you in this Bharat Franchisee Show. And in Bharat Franchisee Show, there is no only one business opportunity which we do share, but we do share multiple business opportunities for all of you. And tomorrow we are covering jewelry specific industry. So tomorrow the brands we are going to represent to you are from jewelry industry only. So to attend our tomorrow's webinar, you can click on the link I have already dropped down into the chat window. You can click on the link and you can get yourself registered in advance, and you can join us tomorrow at sharp 7 p.m. Thank you so much for your time. I try to
Thank you,
keep it
Neha.
quite. Thank you, sir. I try to kept it really short so that you'll not have to spend so much time from your Sunday evening on this webinar. I hope that you have got something from our today's webinar, and every day you will get some.